And from audit and compliance purposes, I've got to be very structured, detail every conversation I have with my client, everything that we're doing. So that has been instilled with me for over 20 years now. So
Mhm.
naturally, I apply that both to my dad's health when I was advocating for him, and now to mine when I was advocating for me.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah. So there are really two important points I want to highlight here. Number one, the communication you're having with your doctors. I did the same thing. But I had a notebook that I would bring in because I would want to handwrite and scribble, and all of that. But it's really helpful for you to be able to keep track of that, because when you are stressed out and you're in the doctor's office, and if you don't have your questions written down, you'll probably forget what they were. So it really helped me to have those questions figured out ahead of time so I could walk in there with my little notebook and remember, oh, yeah, this is what I was going to ask. And then by scribbling down their answers, it was also a way to track our conversations, because you end up having so many different doctors that you have to see. It can easily get jumbled up,
oh yeah,
in the brain. So that's such a fantastic piece of advice for anyone who ends up going through this experience. That's a great communication tool to have. The second thing I wanted to highlight, you had mentioned that at that time you hadn't talked to your family about the diagnosis because they were going through, another serious issue with your dad, but your friends were key in helping you along.